Will Smith has resurfaced in India, and more news of projects have been put on hold, including a Disney Plus documentary and his Netflix sequel to Breit. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So it's been a while since we talked about Will Smith. As you know, we've been reporting on all the different projects that have been put on hold, not canceled, but put on hold, including producing projects that he was working on, Bad Boys 4, the Fast and Loose project for Netflix, and apparently his sci-fi hit Breit for Netflix has also been put on hold. But according to reports, it's unrelated to everything that happened at the Oscars. As you know, after the fallout of the Oscars, Will Smith did not lose his Oscar, but he did resign from his membership of the Academy, and he's been banned from the Academy for the next 10 years. But a lot of people are saying, was that enough? Well, some people may believe that because he's lost so many projects, including a new documentary project from Disney. So this is coming from our friends over at the Jasmine brand, and this is what they report in regards to the documentary. They said the doc, titled Pole to Pole, which chronicles the actor's trip to the North and South Poles, was originally set to begin in 3 weeks, but now has been pushed back to the fall. Along with that, the Netflix sci-fi hit, and look, let's not pretend like Breit wasn't canned by a lot of you guys on social media, but it did very well for Netflix. That's why Breit 2 was supposed to be coming. So they write this. It was also reported that Netflix has officially canceled Breit 2, the sequel to his 2017 sci-fi fantasy film. Sources claim that while the streaming giant had abandoned plans for the sequel, it was allegedly unrelated to the Oscars situation. I just remember, I never watched Breit, but I just remember how everyone dragged that movie, but it did very well for Netflix. But as you know, Netflix has been in the news the last couple of weeks for a drop in subscribers and raising their prices and adding an ad revenue version of a membership. So it might be that and not what's going on with Will Smith. But Will Smith, according to TMZ, and they have the pictures, was spotted in Mumbai, India. As you know, we reported that after the Oscars collapsed, there were rumors that Will Smith was going into therapy. There were all kinds of things. But this sounds more like Will. Let me go to India. And for those of you that have never been, I've been twice. It just being in India, there's a spiritual energy and healing energy of this country. So I'm not surprised, but he showed up. He showed up to India, and it seems as if the paparazzi knew that he was coming. So this is what TMZ is reporting. So he has resurfaced at a private airport in Mumbai. They say Will touched down at a private airport in Mumbai, India, and it was clear the paparazzi in India knew he was coming. They shouted out his name as he arrived at his hotel, and he was more than happy to give the paparazzi, along with some serious fans, a wave and smile. So for those of you that always worry about cancel culture really isn't a thing. It is a thing for certain people. However, for someone like Will Smith, I think a year from now, we're not going to be talking about this at the same level. I think all the things that Will Smith has been put on hold will return. But he looks good. He looks refreshed. But this hasn't stopped Will Smith's popularity. And despite everyone's criticism of what he did or support of what he did, I think if you are on the opposite side of that, you still didn't hate Will Smith. You were just like, I didn't like what he did. So they said this in their report. They said, no idea why he's in India, whether it's business or pleasure, but he didn't look the worse for wear, posing with someone who looks like the pilot at the hotel. He even stopped for a few fans who desperately wanted a selfie with the actor. Will hasn't said anything publicly since the apology after slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars, as you know, which has earned him a 10-year suspension from the Academy. But this is the very first time that we're seeing Will Smith in public. I was like, wow, we really have not seen him. We did see the trailer for the new season of Red Table Talk, and there were rumors that he was going to be on there talking about this. But a lot of you had given backlash about that, saying that, no, we don't want to see you monetize off of this situation. And part of me feels like Will's like, no, I'm not going on your platform to do this. I'm just thinking that way. But it does look like a good season for Red Table Talk. Are you guys still watching Red Table Talk? I feel like the interest in that show has waned over the last couple of years. But maybe not. They seem like they're going to have some good guests this season. Will I be watching? Probably not. I'm busy. But I'm happy to hear and see Will Smith for the very first time, because despite what he did, and we've called him out for what he did, I don't want him feeling depressed about this. I don't want this to become a mental health crisis for him. I want him to be able to heal whatever he needs to heal and be able to move forward with his life. So much of us talk about, the bad things that celebrities do and the ups and downs of celebrity, and people revel in people's downfall. We don't do that here. So it's nice to see that Will's doing better. It will be interesting to see how this is addressed in projects, or how he will address this in his first interview. I'm interested. Are you? Let's continue that conversation below. What do you think about, were you looking forward to Breit 2? Were you looking forward to the documentary? I was literally just saying, I haven't watched a Disney Plus documentary in a while. I need to get back into that. And this documentary sounds interesting, especially because it's Will Smith, who's funny and interesting and introspective. So it would be interesting to see that particular documentary. And maybe he's in India working on another documentary, his own healing, documenting that. I'm interested. Are you? Let's continue that conversation below. And as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.